Okay, so today, here's a tutu. We're going to find out what you can do with a tutu. Um, I found this at the Dollar Mart, but it wasn't a dollar. I gave $2 for it, but I think we can make something out of it. So let's see what we can do. First of all, what we got is this shirt, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it off just straight across up and under the arms. Okay, so here's what we got. I've cut it off, and I used the pinking shears. Okay, so I know this is really wrinkled, but I've had it in a bag to use for this material. My sister had gave me this dress, and I just wore it out, and the elastic right through here is just dry rotted because I've worn it so much. But I'm going to take this bottom half right here, and I'm going to attach it to the top of the shirt. So I think I'll cut it off maybe right about here, and then I'm going to see where I'm going to add that tutu. I'm not sure yet. This dress has like a little swag at the bottom, and I like that. And I think I'm going to keep it like that. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is iron it so I can get a straight cut. Because I don't know if I want some of this dark up here at the very top of my shirt. And so I'm just going to iron it so I can see where actually I can get the most out of the white. So if you've been watching my videos, you know I've had some trouble with my sewing machine. So I finally went and bought me another one, and it's this Brother right here. And it came with a cute little, for this piece right here, it came with a cute little piece that still has all of these up here. But you can, it's just decorative, that's all it is. But anyway, it's a Brother, and it sews like a charm. So if anybody's looking for one, this is the one I would recommend. I seen a lot of them that had digital stuff, but that's just more that could tear up. So I just got this one, and I like it so far. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to cut it off right about here, and then I'll have this lace down here. But my issue is this shirt is so white, it'll sort of make this part look dingy. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is take some of this, make a ruffle, and stick it down here just a little bit so it will blend in, because otherwise it's going to make it look like I got a white shirt and this part down here is dingy. So let me try that. All right, so I've got my piece cut. It's right here. And then I'm going to run that through my serging machine and try to ruffle it up a little bit. Now you can run it through your machine over there if you want, and then pull it with your stitch, with your long stitch, but I don't like doing that. But it does work. So I'm fixing to run that through, and then I'll run this through, and then see if we can't get them all pinned together. Next, what I'm going to do is cut that neck out. Okay, so I've got the first piece pinned up and under the arms. I'm fixing to sew it to the shirt. Okay, so I've got the first piece on, and Sally B is going to try it on for me, and so far so good. So I've got that sewed all the way around. And I don't know about this edge right here. I don't know if I'm just going to take to the serger or just leave it raw. I don't know yet. We'll find out. You know, when you're doing this stuff, you don't know what it's going to turn out like. You just got to go with it. All right, so here's the bottom half of that dress that I cut off right here. And I'm fixing to run it through the serger and gather it up just a little bit. And so I'll know where to start, so it'll be even. I put a little mark so I'll know that, I don't know if you can see it or not, but anyway, that way I'll know that's the front. Okay, so I've run that through my serging machine and gathered it up. And so I'm going to sew this piece to this piece, and I'll mark both fronts so I'll know. So I don't know if you can see, but there's a little mark, and there's a little pink mark right there. And I'm going to match those up and then sew it around with my handy dandy new machine, my Brother machine. I'm so happy with it. Fixing to do a straight stitch all the way around. Well, my mind is working faster than my mouth. So what I'm going to do is turn this inside out. So this will be wrong sides together. So there's that ruffle right there. So I'm going to put them together and sew them all the way around. But I'm sure you figured it out. Okay, so I've got the two pieces sewed together. And let me try it on Sally B so you can see what it looks like. I would try it on myself, and I probably will in a minute. But I don't have no makeup on and I don't want to scare nobody off. Okay, I got it on Sally B and I think it's looking pretty good. If you look in the mirror back there, you can see the back of it. Well, my room is so small. I call it my craft room. Everybody else says studio, so my studio is so small. Okay, so here's that tutu that I bought. And what I was thinking about doing is just cutting me off a layer of this and add it to this right here so it'll be more fluffier under the bottom. I'm going to try it. And of course, you know, if I don't like it, I'll take it off. So let me cut some off, get it pinned on and sewed on, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I took this and I run it through my serger and it ruffled it up pretty good. And then I was going to put it up and under here, but I tried that and look at it and I don't want to look like I got a tutu on, so that's a no-go. So I've cut another piece and I've dropped it in the floor. So here it is. I've cut another piece. This time I am not going to put that through my ruffler. I'm just going to pin it to the underside of here, and then it'll be sticking out probably about that much when I get through. So I'm thinking that's the route I'm going to take. So let's see how that looks. All right, I've got all of that sewed on. You can see it. There it is. And I will try it on in just a minute and let you see what it looks like. But it come out pretty good. I was happy with that. But I'm fixing to work on this neck and these arms next. So we got to figure out what to do with those. I'm going to start by just nipping this neck off. I'm just going to go right up and under the seam that we've already got, or that's already there. So that's what I'm fixing to do. Fixing to sew, cut this out. Okay, so I've got it all cut off, and I'm fixing to take it to my serger and just run it around the serge machine. Okay, so I've got it all the way around. But what I'm fixing to do now is take it to my regular machine, my brother, and I'm going to fold it under like that and just run me a stitch all the way around. Okay, so we've got a nice little hem on it, and I'm fixing to work on these sleeves. I've got them lined up so they're even, and I'm fixing to maybe, I like 3/4 length sleeves, so I'm gonna chop it off right about here. So let me do that right quick. Okay, sleeve's gone. So here's my plan. I'm gonna run this through my serger ruffler and ruffle it up, and then I'm going to sew it on the bottom of my sleeves. I apologize for the lighting. It's dark outside today. I mean, it's not dark, it's cloudy. All right, so here's my plan. I've got the sleeves cut off, and then here's some of that piece of material that I did for right here. Now this is darker because I just wanted to blend this piece in. But this is a little darker, but I'm still going to use it, and I'm going to ruffle it up and put it on the bottom of my sleeves. So let me run it through the ruffler and we'll get it sewed on. Okay, so I ran that through the serger and ruffled it up, and then I decided I'd go ahead and just serge that bottom half so it would have a clean edge to it. And then when I get through, I think I'll go by and do this because I really don't like that fray on here because there's nothing else frayed. So I'm going to run it through the serger and just leave it as is. I'm not going to hem it, just going to leave the serger look. I'm going to take this, turn it upside down, and then I'm going to pin it on my sleeve right here, and I'm going to go all the way around. Then when I get through, you know, it'll be right sides together like that. But I'm thinking I might put a piece of tutu on there. Let me cut a piece and see what it looks like. Okay, so you know that first piece that I serged, the little tutu that I serged, and I didn't put it up here because it was too fluffy, and I didn't want to look like I had a tutu on. Well, I've sewed it to this piece right here, and then I don't know if this piece is going to be too long or not, but what I'm going to do, if it is, I just cut it off. So I'm going to take this and measure it 2 times, and then I'll sew it together. Then I'll take it to my machine and sew around it, and then I'll have a little puffy sleeve. So let me get to it. Okay, so I sewed it together right here. And now I've got it pinned on. You just slide it over the sleeve, and then you sew it from this side, and then when you get through, it goes like that. So let me get that done. All right, I got this sleeves and cuffs done, and Sally B has got it tried on, and I'm fixing to take it back off of her, and I'm fixing to go around that piece under the breast and serge it, so like I said, it won't be frayed looking. So I'm going to do that and give it a press and put it back on her. Okay, so I was pressing this, and just to let you know that you can press that tutu so it don't burn or melt. So anyway, this right here I think is too long, so I'm fixing to cut it off, give it about an inch hair trim there. So I'm going to cut it off about this much all the way around on both sleeves, and I think that'll look a whole lot better. Okay, so I got that cut off, and I just eyeballed it, and I'm going to do the same to the other sleeve. Okay, so all done, and I hope you don't mind that I didn't try it on. Trust me, you really don't want to see me today. I don't feel like going in there and getting ready. So just trust me on this one. But anyway, here it is, and here's the side of it. And here's the front of it right here. And then if you see the mirror back there, you can see what the back of it looks like, but I will turn it around and let you see it. And here's the back. I really think it turned out really good, just coming from a t-shirt. My husband had some t-shirts and he gave them to me, so I'm going to show, I got 2 of them, so I'm going to show you the other one, and you can see the before and after. Okay, so I've just got it hooked on my ceiling fan so you can see it. So that's the back, and that's the front, and that's it for today. Listen, you're watching Frankie's DIY and more. My name is Frankie, and I appreciate you watching. And looks like I got to put another hat back on Sally B back there. She's bald-headed. Thank you for watching, and if you like this, hit the subscribe button, the like button, let me know what you think. I appreciate you watching, and until next time, God bless.